Welcome to the July 2011 City Focus. On this edition, utility billing relocation, Penfold at the Amphitheater, and North Maze Extension. These stories and more on City Focus.
With renovations starting next month at City Hall, residents will have to go to a new location to pay their water bill. Shannon McIntyre has more.
Round Rock's utility billing office will move to a temporary location beginning August 1st. The move is expected to last 12 months due to renovations at City Hall. If you mail your payment or use direct debit, don't worry, nothing is going to change for you. If you pay your bill in the utility billing office each month, you will need to go to the temporary location at the Triangle Shopping Center, 2000 North Maze, Suite 104. Hours will be 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. There will be a walk-up payment drop box at the new location. The drive-through drop box at City Hall will also remain available to customers during the renovation period. Payments in the drop boxes will be posted the morning of the next business day. You can find more information on utility billing and the move at roundrocktexas.gov/utilitybilling.
Residents who want to keep up to date with what's going on at the city should check out our electronic newsletters. They bring the latest news right to your inbox. You can view our newsletters by clicking on the e-subscription link at the top of any page on our site or by surfing to roundrocktexas.gov/subscribe. Signing up is simple. Enter the email address you'd like to use to receive newsletters and select the different newsletters you want. The bottom of the page has descriptions of our general purpose newsletter, Round Rock News, and our development newsletter. We have an emergency notice newsletter that we will only use in the event of an emergency. I recommend you sign up for Round Rock News. It shows up twice a month, is easy to read, and is full of useful information. Click subscribe and a confirmation email will be sent to you. You can click Change e-subscription preferences if you ever want to add or remove a newsletter subscription. Keep up to date with the city and subscribe to a newsletter today at roundrocktexas.gov/subscribe.
If you've driven north on May Street in the last month or so, you've noticed some significant changes at the Old Settlers intersection. Lily Cardenas has more on this project.
North Maze at Old Settlers Boulevard has undergone reconstruction to reconfigure the intersection to decrease congestion and increase turn lane capacities. This project widened May Street, north of Old Settlers Boulevard, to a 4-lane divided section with a median and continuous turn lane. New sidewalks were included as well, making it much safer for pedestrians to cross the intersection. In addition, the project also included drainage improvements and a realignment of the intersection of Green Hill and Tell Labs. We anticipate response times for Round Rock police officers will be shortened as a result of these improvements. Round Rock's own Chasco Construction is putting the finishing touches on this $3.5 million project, which is funded by our half-cent sales tax for transportation projects. Construction for this project was originally set to be completed by September, so we are a little bit ahead of schedule. For up-to-date project information and to keep up with projects throughout the city, visit roundrocktexas.gov/projects.
Twin 4, Rescue 3, Battalion 1, District 5, Fox Car 5, B as a boy, 1305, Deepwood Drive, 1305, Deepwood Drive. Response for a National Night Out. Responding for National Night Out.
Axe, what are you doing? All right, let's roll.
I'm Police Chief Brian Williams.
I'm Fire Chief David Coatney.
Come join us the first Tuesday night in August for National Night Out.
Be there.
Penfold Penfold Theatre is gearing up for another season of great performances at the Round Rock Amphitheater. Roger Haney has more.
If you didn't get a chance to enjoy Penfold Theater's amazing production last summer, now's your chance to enjoy another free show this summer. Penfold Theater will present the family comedy Servant of Two Masters at the Round Rock Amphitheater every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening, beginning at 8 p.m. throughout the month of August. Additionally, a special encore performance will be Sunday, August 21st at 8 p.m. The Round Rock Amphitheater is located behind the Baca Center at 301 West Baghdad Avenue. Come on out with your family and enjoy a night of entertainment. Don't forget to bring your blankets and chairs and come early for the pre-shows beginning at 7:30 p.m. Visit penfoldtheater.org for more information about this year's free performances.
The sound of train whistles blowing has long punctuated life in Round Rock. Will Hampton has more on the city's effort to reduce the noise created by trains coming through town.
As Round Rock has grown through the years, more and more people live and work close to our many railroad crossings. And more people have requested the city implement quiet zones to limit the noise created by trains at these crossings.
A quiet zone is a section of a rail line that contains one or more consecutive crossings at which locomotive horns are not routinely sounded. The good news is, the Round Rock City Council recently approved funding for quiet zones at 3 Union Pacific rail crossings, at Quick Hill Road, St. Williams Avenue, and Burnett Street. Additional quiet zones are planned to be added in the future. The less than good news is, approvals from the Federal Rail Administration, Federal Highway Administration, and Texas Department of Transportation are required before construction can begin. That could take as long as 3 years.
Now, the city will do everything in its power to expedite that approval process. We'll keep you up to date here on City Focus as this project progresses.
Cities are taking advantage of the fact that red light cameras significantly improve intersection safety by helping deter red light running.
There's an old joke. Ted and Fred were driving down the road. Ted comes up to a red light and goes right through it. Fred looks at her and says, "Hey, you just ran that red light." "Well, that's all right. My brother Bill does it all the time." They come to another red light. Ted goes right through it. Fred looks at her and says, "Hey, you just ran that red light." "Well, that's all right. My brother Bill does it all the time." Then they come to a green light. Ted slams on the brakes. Fred says, "Hey, the light was green." He goes, "Well, my brother Bill might have been coming the other way." It's unfortunate that the joke about Ted, Fred, and Bill is all too real. You see it every day on the streets of Round Rock. Red light running is becoming more common and more dangerous. We use phrases like force multiplier and driver behavior modification to address the simple issues. More traffic means more people running red lights and causing more wrecks. The police cannot be everywhere at once. Cameras can be, and they give irrefutable evidence of violations. Even so, all violations are reviewed and fines are civil only and do not affect one's driving record. Red light cameras are coming. It's never too soon to examine your driving behavior. So the next time someone runs a red light, and hopefully doesn't hurt or kill themselves or someone else, at the very least they can expect to be caught and they can expect to find a ticket in the mailbox.
Developing a sustainable community is one of the City Council's priority goals. Shannon McIntyre has an update on the City of Round Rock's efforts to use less energy.
This year, the city is working on several projects to reduce our energy consumption using the money from an Energy Efficiency Conservation Block Grant. When completed, these projects should save the city around $100,000 in electricity costs. The city has completed a number of the energy conservation projects so far. The solar panel array on top of the City Hall parking garage went online in March and has already offset as much carbon dioxide as almost 700 trees. The city has also replaced the old lighting fixtures at 13 city facilities with newer, energy-efficient units. Also underway is the replacing of old, inefficient air conditioning units at 8 city facilities. The library should have its new units in place by the middle of June. The new air conditioners at city facilities are expected to save the city almost 500,000 kilowatt hours of electricity a year. Reducing the city's energy consumption not only protects the environment, it saves money too. Our staff continues to look for opportunities to reduce our energy costs and do our part to make the community more sustainable.